Welcome folks, welcome back to Hermanns Hausen's. A couple of these bales have managed to work themselves free overnight, well since the last episode I should say. Not sure exactly what's happening here, but I figured we'll go and put them into the one of the silos here. Over here I think. Okay, let's do that and go back and clear the field. Let's go. Oh, of course has to be right behind the trailer. Everything's in the way. Tractor, hands. Come on, let's go. So I'm just gonna, I haven't actually tried this. I'm tipping it's going to work. My only concern is maybe I might have limitation to only one type of bale in the shed. At the moment, of course, I've got grass there, but I'm really hoping... Oh, okay, well that's answered my question. It's taking it straight away. I was kind of hoping that was going to be the case. There we go. Just straighten this up a bit. Okay, they're gone. I haven't even checked the price, but I really don't think it's going to be terribly crash hot. So I think it's more important just to clear the field at the moment. Let's see if I can pick these two up without the trailer. Okay. Okay, onwards. Back to the poplar field. I think it's field 80, maybe wrong. Don't get out of the way. Right. How are we going for petrol? Alright for petrol. I think I'll go this way, it's just too much traffic around the corner. And looks like I've got a stack of lettuce ready to go. Actually, what's the... Better check the water level on these. That's good enough. We're getting down, but they're good enough. And actually I suppose I better have a quick look at the sheep too. Food, that'll be right. Where's the sheep? Yeah, I might just throw a couple of bales in. Simply because like the sheep sort of do go through it a little bit quicker than the hens. Mumming and erring if I'm going to have cows. Could well end up having them. Alright. Square grass bales, we'll just grab a couple of those. That'll be fine. I'll just put this down here. Once I get this down, I'll just tab across to the tractor. What's going on here? That's interesting. Of course. Here we go. Okay. So we'll get this out of the way. I don't think this is going to be a terribly long episode. sure I got the trailer on board. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Just want to check. For some reason I wasn't getting the map. Just put that on there. Pretty sure it's just down here. Cruise control. I really missed the old cruise control, and the other playthrough doesn't have it. That really gives my fingers a workout. And I've got this straw to pick up too. Just over here. Possibly over there as well. Alright. What's the time? The time's 7 o'clock. Okay. Depending on how quickly I can clear the fields, I'll see if I can fill a couple of gaps in too on the poplar field. The driving assist always seems to skip a few rows here and there, but because the field isn't that big, I want to make sure I get every ounce of purchase I can on the field. So I'll be filling in I'll be planting any of the seedlings into anything that's anywhere I can. Okay, it's just around the corner here. Just looking for an exit on the left. I think it's just coming up here. There it is, I think. Is it here? Yep. Okay. Right. So, wow. Certainly a lot of bales here. There's a heap of bales. I might have to invest into a right, here's a lot of bales. Right now I wish I had that automatic loader about now. Just got to make sure I'm not crushing any of these saplings. Yeah, it's early stage, so I'm not hurting them, thankfully. Okay, folks, had that sped up a bit. I was just umming and erring. Really wanted to get that trailer out of my the loading trailer is out of my range at the moment, but I did spot a keep doing that, hang on. I did spot a good looking was it a lizard trailer? I think it was a lizard trailer. This one here. Yeah. Be able to fit a lot more on that. And it's only $1,000, so I think what I'm going to do is load up some of these lettuce and just sell enough to get me through. So I'm actually negative $800, so I'm probably going to need about $2,500 of lettuce before I can actually purchase it. So I'll just have a quick look at the lettuce price too. And yes, it's right down the bottom, but this actually 16 down the yacht club is fairly decent, so I think I'll take a few of those down to the yacht club and get rid of them. It's actually a really good $800 for a pallet. So if I get maybe 4 of these, 4 8s of 32, that should get me out of strife. Get me out of strife or get me into strife. Just try to get the best. It's about right, I reckon. So I don't need to look this time. I'm only doing it so I can get the actually oh yeah, I got 2 on this way. I was about to say it. I was reading it as 2,000 litres per pallet, but obviously I've got 2 pallets, so yeah, it was visual thinking. Right, okay, so if we can just come around here a bit, doesn't have to be put on perfect. And yeah, you can probably see I struggled in the bales. That was classic forestry mechanics, which I've talked about in the past. It usually happens with trees, not so much these days, but definitely in FS25 it used to happen a lot. But that's the classic physics of the game, where they'll just shimmer and freeze, and not so much freeze but shimmer, and just work their way out of the straps. And you know, the pallets are quite good these days. Pallets don't usually do that anymore, but yeah, you could see those bales. I didn't like being on this bale trailer, and that's what's prompted me to get the a bigger size. So I can probably leave the or actually maybe I could even take both of them. That's an idea. I might take both of them. I can load, as long as I can get them together, load them together. So what we got here? Let's get some straps on. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. 4 8s of 32, 24. That should get me out of strife. I should be able to buy that trailer. Q. Okay. Now we'll just go down to the yacht club. Yeah, so if I can join these 2 trailers together, that'd be great, because then I could really, you know, get a stack happening at one time. I don't know if you noticed on the way back, I was all over the place on the road. I was trying to do about 3 things at once. I put it on cruise control and come on, I'm not allowed to use these roads, am I? Far out. Actually, where is this yacht club? I know it's around here somewhere. Pretty much straight ahead. Let's get these forks out of the way before I put them into these cars. We're going to have to go cross country. I thought there was a path around here. It's been so long since I've used it. I'll have to jump in the, yeah, I'm going to jump in the cabin, I think. I can see it now. straight up here. Had to go cross country. I don't know where the path is. Right, now where am I going to put them? Let's have a look. Wow, it's pretty overgrown with trees around here. There, it's like some sort of loading and unloading point. Right. 3,000, wow. Wow, what is that? 3,000, 6,000, 7,000, you know, crikey. That's a really good price, that lettuce. I mean, it's only half price, so, you know, that gives me a bit of money to spend. Not that I have time to spend it, I'm just going to get myself that trailer. Yeah, coming back I was juggling the phone, juggling the door, standing up while being on cruise control. So, yeah. Kind of look a bit drunk and disorderly driving the tractor. Is that my spot? I think it is actually. Maybe. Yep. Right, so, shop's just down here. I'm going to take it with me because if I can connect the two trailers together, the more I can bring back, obviously, the better. Right, let's come in here. Right, let's just hop out for a sec. Hop out for a second, don't press the other button. Okay, what button? This one. Right. I just had it, didn't I? Yeah. Right. So what options we got? Don't like that colour. I'll use one of my colours that I use for that's not my colour there. Select. It's the colour I use for Backroads County. What's that for? Maroon colour. Oh yeah. But I don't like the gloss. I like the matte finish. That one. Yep. Okay, spare wheel. No, I don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Something else to trip on. What's the extra 50? Oh, they're paints. Okay, that'll do. Buy that. Right, let's go get it. Actually, I've got to make sure I can connect the trailers together. It's got a back hitch there, but I'm not sure if it's the right one. I don't think it's a ball socket. I'll have a look behind the other trailer. What's this one here got? Or not. Alright, all I can do is hope that I can connect it at the front of this trailer. Oh, I can. That's good. That's worked out well. That's right. That means I can bring back more bales at once, and it also will keep the trailer steady because it'll be connected to the bigger one. Yeah. The colour pattern, that blue and brown colour, that's what I use in the it looks like he pulled in for me. That's the colour pattern I use for a couple of my other playthroughs. New Foundation New foundation, new frontier. I don't know why I say new foundations. I say it a lot. New frontier, big 4x map. I quite like that blue and brown combination. I use it a lot. It is one of my favourites. It's probably my favourite combination. Right. Let's see if we can take this corner on pace. There we go. Yeah, I use this combination. Well, this other trailer, this blue trailer, this lizard. I use it with Backroads County, mainly as a forestry trailer. I use it for taking logs and that away. Now where are we? Okay, let's put it in the middle again. I really want to make a dent in these bales because I want to start filling these gaps in today. Because if I don't do it today, I'm going to miss my opportunity. Okay, so that one, right? Okay, so hopefully that's right. Just trying to look for some sort of order for this to happen. I can zoom in a bit now. I'll work on the big trailer first. It's going to be a lot more steadier now that I've got it connected to another trailer. Come on. Front trail is bouncing around like you wouldn't believe. Come on, get off. Right. Yeah. Actually that wasn't physics. Well, kind of was, but I mean it was unsecured. But it shouldn't have been able to roll straight through the head of the trailer like that. I mean it has got a guard on there. Maybe if I put one up here at the front and strap it down, it might secure the trailer. Just put it in the middle here. I'll fix it up later. Alright. I'll just lock it in a little bit better. Right, let's continue. There's no collision on that bar. I don't think there is. That's how come it fell through. Right. Okay. Just want to see if I can get a couple of these down so I can put some straps on them. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough. Right. Okay. That's probably good enough. Maybe I should have got that spare tyre. It might have added a collision to this mod. Try and get as close as I can to the others. It's pretty good. I'm going to have to put another barrel on the front, I think. Alright. Come on. Okay folks, I just parked it here so it was an easy marker for me to find and to break up the sped up footage. I'm going to actually stop it here, but I'm for my time, not game time, because I've actually been pulled into work, and I'm going to continue the recording tomorrow, and then I'm just going to join them all together. But this will make a good little marker for me to look for. But yeah, since I've got that trailer and got the balancing right, it's certainly behaving itself a lot better. I noticed with that blue trailer there was no collision in the main head part of the trailer. That's why the bales were falling straight through it. So I might actually go and, not now, but when I pass the store, go and buy the tyre for it, because it might create a collision to stop the bales falling straight through the header. I'm not sure, maybe that's why the option was put there, just to fix that problem. I'm really not sure. But anyway, so this isn't actually the end of the episode, but it's the end of me recording right now. So I'm going to stop it now, and then I'm, within a blink I'll be recording again tomorrow. But anyway, so I'll continue on in a few moments. Okay, continuing. Right folks, a lot of harvesting today, so what I've done is, I don't want to put any more on here, just so the trailer doesn't, well, for two reasons. I'd really struggle to put any more on anyway. But as you've seen before, the physics tends to play up when you overload trailers. In fact, the back trailer might actually start to play up. They're starting to shimmer around anyway now. But as you can see, the ones that I haven't picked up, I've pushed off the field. So what I'm going to do is quickly harvest whatever's left, and I'm going to put a couple of rows of poplar, seed a couple of rows of poplar that I wasn't able to do when I originally harvested the place. So I'm just going to take one of these off the field and I'll carry the other two on the forks. That's the goal. So I'll just get this over here, out of the way hopefully. I've still got to pick up that as well, that little piece of poplar in the corner. And what I intend to do, I've been giving a lot of thought. That baler that I was talking about, bale loader I was talking about previously, I'm going to make that a priority, because obviously I'm storing these poplars in the silo, and I don't want to spend a whole day loading for an episode. So I'm going to make it a priority now to get the bale loader between now and when I have to sell the bales, and that way I can just unload them straight from the silo and just scoop them up with the loader. That'll save a lot of time with loading, and that'll obviously work out a lot more you know what I mean. Another word I can't say in a hurry. Economical. I know the word. You guys know the word. Right. Just looking. What's going on here? Am I tripping on something? Oh, okay, I didn't realise there was another bale there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is quickly connect up. Q. Just better check all the settings here. V. And probably Z to release it once it's full. Hopefully that's all I need to do. I'm not really putting much thought into it now, because what I really want to do before I head back is, you can see all these mist areas of the where I haven't seeded the poplar. That's what I'm going to be working on next. You can see the days starting to wear thin. What have I got here? Come on, let's go. So I'm trying to get everything done before the day's out. I hope I can. It's going to give me another. Maybe. Oh, how's that, eh? I'll have to scoop that one off the field as well. Alright. And as you can see here, that I've just harvested, it's in a different growth state. So next harvest I'll wait till everything catches up before I harvest, and that way it'll be very patchy up until the harvest time, but I'll wait until everything is caught up, and then this field will be ready every time. And I'll probably have to fertilise this too. So I'll just see how we go for time. Come on, let's go. Seems to be stuck in the mud. So hopefully this should all fit in. I think there's another patch too I haven't got yet. Right. So let's see how we go with that. I'll just turn the engine off so I can give it a bit more power. Now, is there something over here, or is that it? That might be it even. Okay, well, I'll see where I'm going. Okay, so that worked out a lot quicker than I thought. I had a feeling there was more that I missed. Alright, so now that I've got everything off the field, I shall oh there, that's a little piece. I'll start reseeding the field that I've missed. So we just need to turn the motor on, and I should be able to finally get this little piece. Right, every bit counts. Sure, I'm going to put this. Okay, V and B, we don't need the engine on anymore. What's the cord on? That little tiny tree. Right. So, didn't hit it, but just about did. I really have to go and come back and tidy up these trees. They're really starting to get in the way of everything. I'm getting this thing right out of the way at the moment because it just seems to be. I'm going to need room to manoeuvre the cedar, the planter, the cedar, the poplar planter, whatever classification it comes under. Right, I don't even know where it is. I think it's around here somewhere. I don't know if it's back at the farm. It must be back at the farm. Oh, it's not a great loss. I've still got to bring the fertiliser back. Vehicles. There. That's back at the farm, I think. View on map. Yeah, it's undercover. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. It gives me a chance to get the gives me a chance to bring the fertiliser out here because that's going to have to be done. The spreader and yeah, we'll see how we go. And I just hope this trailer makes a journey. Because it is really laden. It's a little bit uneven towards the back, but a couple of those bales are actually shimmied themselves into that position. I'm not going to be in the cabin because I've just got to keep an eye on there. They don't try to escape. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No brakes, no brakes. I was braking. At least that guy sort of took evasive action. The weight of the trailer was actually pushing the tractor. Maybe I'll get off the road, I think. Probably safer for everyone at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, there's a bale on the back trailer. The topmost bale at the front. Right in the middle. Bouncing around, I think it's going to try and escape. See if I can zoom in on it. It's the top layer closest to the front. You can see how. Oh, no, I'm not watching where I'm going. Can you see it? Yep, now it's tucked back under the straps. It'll more than likely come and drift before the trip's out. So that's why I'm using this angle, this view, just to keep an eye on it. Even though it's fully strapped, the rest of the trailer is doing pretty well actually. And it's loose as heck at the moment. I suppose carrying this load it would be. Thankfully it's going to be a quick and easy job to get it straight into the silo. I don't have to be in a hurry to bring the other bales back. I will be, but it's not urgent now because everything's off the field, so I can just go around, pick them up as need be now. If I need a few extra dollars, they're there, but I will try and group them all up. I've got to get these fields sorted. That's the other thing I've got to look out, the soybeans and something else I was going to plant. Not sorghum, canola and soybeans. Come on mate, got a big load here, make way. Now where's it? Which is the best way to go? Actually I might actually go left and come in. I've got a nice supply of eggs there. And we've got a bit more turning space I think. If I come this way. Nice. Okay, now I'll get the front trailer, the small trailer emptied first. Hopefully I can drive straight in there. Oh, that's interesting. That's how they stack it up. It auto stacks it nicely. So I'll be curious to see how many actually. Okay, so we got those in. I wonder if it's going to make a difference. Actually, I'll see if I can reverse it in the other way. That way I can probably fit the whole trailer in. Okay. Well, I forgot about the forks. Let's just move them back in here. Get them out of the way. Reversing a test my skills. Straighten up that front trailer before I can steer the back one. There we go, almost there. Let's just a little bit. Bring it around. Oh, but it's putting me off. That's good enough. Right. Oh, other trailer. Here we go. Hell. Bang, that was a big load off. I'm certainly glad they stayed on the trailer. Let's want to have a look at this. I'm not sure if that's just visual. Okay, maybe it isn't. Wow. So how many have we got now? I know we've got a stack left to pick up, but it'll give me a count on it. 58. Why does it say 25 or 58? Maybe it's telling me 58 can fit in here. I've got 25. I thought I got more than 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay. 58 I'd say is what I've got. I'm not sure what the 25 represents. Maybe it's saying I just delivered 25 but the total is 58. That would make sense. Okay. I think I don't need to know that information, but it does make sense. It kind of feels like about 20 I just delivered. Right, let's I might just put the trailer over here. So I want to get the I want to keep it out of the way, but I need to pick up the spreader. Right, so that's dropped there. And I'll put my forks away. Just stick them in the silo for a second. So I'm going to need the spreader as well, wherever it's hiding. Got to track that down as well. It's probably in one of these sheds. Right. I'll just leave that there. There's a spreader. Hope it's got a full tank of fertilizer. Hey boy, I've already fed you. These chickens. Okay, what do we got? We've got a little bit. Okay, well at least I've got $2 grand. Right, actually I'll put that on the front. These chickens, fair dinkum. Alright, let's just drop that and spin it around, and I'll carry that at the front. That way I can tow the that's why I always have these attachments on the front of these tractors. They're so handy to have at the front. Right. Now, on the way, boy. Oh, come on, boy. go to dodge and then you come back for it again. The other way. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I thought it was the other one. It's in this one here. Yeah. Right. I have to come down a bit wider to pick it up properly. That's it. Right, okay. So I have got enough to buy another. Let me get the cabinet now. I have got enough now to buy a load of fertiliser, which is great. So I'll do that now. Big bag of fertiliser. Buy. Okay. Now we got the saplings back at the field. Oh, for heaven's sake! Didn't load it up. I'm thinking I just said to myself, I've missed something. I know it. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, mate. I'll get out of the way quick. All right, here we go. In. Should be able to take it all, I hope. I think it can. Easily. Right, done. Okay. Not stopping. I'll just go a little wide. A second, get my speed up. Alright, I'll have to come back and get that straw too. Okay, let's get back in the cabin. Oh, I won't actually, can hardly see anything. I still haven't tuned my steering wheel in. I added disconnected it about a week or so ago, and massive dead spot in the middle. Of have to sort that out. Every time I have an update, Windows update or anything like that, you have to reset all the steering controls. It's a bit annoying, but doesn't take too much. Still usable, but just means I'm always be going a little bit wayward, because all of a sudden you'll start steering and you won't move, and then you've got to overcorrect at the last minute. Whoa, what's that white car? I swear one day, pow, right in the kisser. What was that series out of that? That goes back a bit. Slow down, mate. That guy really annoys me. Okay. I shouldn't encourage that, but it's a real Karen in that car, I tell you. Right, okay, I'm just going to put some fertiliser down, if I can stop. Just back it up a bit. Right. No, wrong one. I can feel it starting to get dark now, so I want to get a move on. I'll just check the width. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Okay, that's the full width. This thing here probably just about cover that whole field in one hit. Right, let's see how we go here. 3B. I'll just line up one side and I can come back for the other. Yeah, this is what I meant about the beauty about poplar, is once you've harvested, that's pretty much all you got to do is just maintain it, give it a dose of fertilizer, dose of lime. I haven't checked for lime, and honestly, if it's needing it, I'm probably not going to bother this time. Once I get it fully caught up, if I'm coming here, probably better off just giving it a bit of a headlands here. Come on, get going. You're wasting all my... Alright, let's just turn that off. I'll check it with the I'll check it now actually, just to make sure it's actually, I think it is. Where are we? Fertilizer. Yes, as you can see, the light blue, that's just literally what I've done now. 3, I can't see anything at the moment, so I will go this way. B. I can see it colouring it in. I'm not sure if you'll pick it up on the recording, but I could probably turn it down, yes, absolutely, but by the time I do it mucking around, I'll probably turn it off now. There's a little bit I probably missed. No, in fact, I've got it all. I thought for all money I might have left something. Okay. Yeah, and the other thing is, because the stones are going to be for here for good, I've tried on another map picking up the stones at this point. It's pointless. It doesn't really pick the stones up once you've got the seedlings happening. So the stones on this field are going to be here for good. I didn't have a picker when I wanted to get the poplar down, so unlike the other fields, I was able to take my time with a bit. Those stones have gone on the other fields, but this one, the stones are staying. I'd literally have to plough the field before I could remove them, so I'm not going to bother. It's the same as one of my other map, my new frontier map, big 4x map that I play offline. That poplar crop that I got there, it's just about a $2 million crop now. I've been upgrading it, and when I say upgrading it, I mean, I'm not sure if I've got any in the kitty. I don't think I have. Just doing what I'm doing now, filling in the gaps. So it really does make a difference to fill the gaps in. Okay, R is 240. Okay, there's this whopping big stripe right down the middle. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to get rid of. Right. When you're filling in these gaps, don't rely on your guided steering. In fact, don't use it, because that's actually the thing that literally caused you to miss it in the first place. It had its own line and it wasn't these lines, so it's up to you now to line it up, which I have. And it doesn't matter if you seed over what you've already got. It'll either just grow at a different rate and it'll eventually catch up, or it won't make any difference at all. Okay, VB. Ah, you're kidding me. Really? Okay, I didn't expect that. Well, that is thrown. It's saying it's not. I can't seed it until September. Okay, so I've obviously got to wait for another. I've got to plan that a bit better. Where are we? Poplar. Where's poplar? Here. Yeah, just missed out. Okay, and I can't really do it at a later stage because obviously the poplar that's seeded now will grow, and if I try to seed it then I'll end up wrecking it because it'll lose the properties. You know, it'll get to a stage where the tractor will damage it if I do it. I've got to literally reseed it straight after a harvest, which is which is now, but it's going to have to wait till next time. Okay, well, I'll turn that off then. Okay, well, that's a bit of a bummer. Well, at least I got it. At least I got it fertilised. I'm going to have to come back and fertilise it again because, as you can see, I'll show you. If we go here to the map, it's in the first. Pretty much, it's in the first stage of fertilising. So I've got to wait for these poplar to have a bit of a growth spurt, and then I'll be able to. Then I'll be able to put the second layer of fertiliser on. Okay, folks. That's really sort of messed me up a little bit. I pretty much got no other choice, but I'm going to leave the seeder here actually, because it's going to be one of those. No, I'm not. It's going because I can't do it until after the next harvest anyway. So I'll take it back to the farm and put it under cover, and I'm just going to have to wait for the right opportunity. I'll leave the bio baler here, and when I can, I'll make a little shed for it too. Actually, I wonder if I can buy a little shed now. What I might do next episode is chop some of these trees down if I can. I'm not going to chop them down now, but I just want to see if I can. I would have thought I would have chopped them down before. No, I can't. Okay. What about these little ones? No. Yeah, I would have chopped them down otherwise. I would have chopped them down when I created the field. Which probably means I can't put a shed down here anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map. Have a look at the this part. I can't buy the peripheral. I can't buy that either unless I go to the actual factory. There might be an option to sell, to buy. I can buy this one. How much is this? 181,000. Okay, well that's what I will do eventually. I'll buy this field and I'll set up a couple of sheds here, and undecided what I'll do here with the rest of it. I might not need to chop it all down. I'll just chop down what I need. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here, folks. I could have just driven this back down to end it, but I think I'll do that next episode. I've got to have a good think about what I'm going to be doing next episode. But one thing for sure, this is what my next purchase is going to be. Oh, it's only 50,000. Okay, I thought it was a lot more than that. I was looking at this one. It does square bales, I think. Yeah, okay, that's not the one I want. This is the one here. This is a great. I use this in my other playthrough. It's an awesome, and it's not a cheat. It's actually a real thing. I've actually seen it up close. I've actually seen it operate. It's not a cheat, but I tell you what, it really makes it, picking up bales quick, a hell of a lot easier and quicker. Save a hell of a lot of time. $50,000. That's a given. That's my next purchase. I'll probably have to pick up these bales, these remaining bales, by hand if I can find the field. Must be back here. Where am I? Can't be too far away. Okay. I'm going to send the drone up. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's go. Okay, over here. These remaining bales, I'll just be picking them up. There's one there I've got to get rid of. I'll be picking up these manually just to, you know, if I need a quick source of money, I'll use them. Otherwise, I'll just be picking them up when I've got a spare moment. Okay, down. Right, I'll just switch that off. And I'll just quickly move that bale if I can. Because the next growth cycle it'll come, and then, you know, the bale itself won't crush the seedlings, but if I try to recover it, the tractor will. So I'll just get it off. It's a real shame I couldn't fill in the gaps this episode. I was really looking forward to doing that. Just bring that, use it as a bit of a battering ram. Come on. Quite. If we get on the edge, we'll get a bit better luck. Okay. Kind of did the opposite in the end. I can't go this way, get this edge. If I can drag it. Oh, almost. Being a little bit temperamental. But at least it's heading in the right direction. Right. We'll get it this time. There we go. Just has to be off the field. Okay, folks. Stay safe. It's been a long episode. Me recording this right now seems quite short, but as I actually had to do this in two pieces, part A, part B, and join them together. So it's actually quite a decent length one. Everything would have been sped up to try and, you know, take the boring aspect out of it. But I hope to see you again next episode. Everyone stay safe. I'm planning a trip down to Tasmania for a holiday for a week. So if I'm not posting anything for a week, that's why. But maybe if I can organise it, I'll see if I can maybe set one up and have Google release it on the while I'm away. But I'm just going away for a week. I need a break. And everyone stay safe, be good to each other, and hope to see everyone again next episode. Bye for now.